Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing this 2021 Honda Civic. This one is the EX hatchback, so I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood, they're going to be a 1.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that is connected to a CVT transmission. This engine produces 174 horses and 162 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy numbers are 31 in the city, 40 highway, and 34 combined. Here is the MSRP sticker of this 2021 Civic Hatch EX. If you guys are curious about the standard feature this one has, just go ahead and pause the video. And the price on this one with destination is $25,000. If you guys are curious about the color is called Crystal Black, and it does look nice and sharp on this Civic Hatch. For 2021, nothing really was changed, but for 2022, the Civic is going to be completely redesigned, and I really can't wait for the new Civic. Coming to the front, on the hood looks nice and aggressive. It does have about 4 lines on it. They're going to be 2 nice sharp lines on the sides and 2 lines in the middle, and then those 2 lines, they do basically come together and then they fade away. And the grille is going to be finished in black. Honda logo is going to be nice and big. And for the headlights, the only thing in the headlight is LED is the daytime running light, and the turn signal indicator, high and low beam, fog lights, everything is going to be halogen. And again guys, the price on this Civic is $25,000. Coming down, they're going to be the fog lights. As I said, the fog lights are halogen, and overall I think the design looks very good. There's going to be an opening right underneath the license plate for some air, and they're going to be black trim. It's very hard to be seen on this black Civic, but if you look at the blue Civic right there, that trim right there, right on top of the fog light, is going to be finished in gloss black. The trim on the white Civic and the silver Civic, they're going to be finished in chrome. So as I said, you can't really see the trim right here on this black Civic. And it does have really nice aggressive bumpers, so the bottom bumper is nice and aggressive. But overall, I think the styling looks really nice. But let's go and move to the side of this Honda Civic, and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the side. Here's the side view of this hatch. It does look very good. From the front, it looks like a normal Civic sedan. From the back, of course, it's different since this is a hatch. And overall, I think the design of this hatch looks very good. It does have a sunroof. This is with the EX trim. And on the mirrors, they're going to be only one camera on the passenger side. Basically, this is Honda Watch. Basically, when you activate the turn signal indicator, the right one, it will display the blind spot on your right on the screen. And for the rims, they have a really nice look to them. They are finished in gray, and overall, I think the design of those rims is very good. The size of those rims, they are 215 50/17. The size, the design, and everything just looks very good on this Honda Civic. It fits it very good. And on the back, they're going to be a spoiler, and that spoiler actually looks pretty good. For the window sills, the bottom portion is going to be finished in flat black. Top is going to be finished in chrome. And overall, I think the design of this Honda Civic looks good. But let's go and move to the back of this Honda Civic, and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the back. Here is the back of this hatch, and it does look pretty good. Up top, there's going to be a shark fin antenna. There's going to be a spoiler, and this spoiler is actually very hard to be seen from the side. So standing right here in the back, you'll be able to see this roof spoiler better. And there's going to be another spoiler right here. Third brake light is going to be located right here in the middle, and there's going to be a wiper here in the back for the tail lights. The reverse light and the turn signal indicators are halogen. Running light here in the back is going to be LED, which is good. Civic is going to be all the way to the left, and there is no badges on the right. And coming down, there's going to be a fake vent, but I really like the design of this honeycomb fake vent, and there's going to be that black trim right here. Reflector is going to be on the side. I really like the fact that it's vertical, and overall I think the back of this Honda Civic hatch looks pretty good. And in the bottom, they're going to be a really cool design all the way in the bottom of this bumper, and it does have like a lip extension just to give it a nicer look. Here's the key. Does look good, has a really nice weight to it, feels nice and solid. Does have 5 buttons on it: lock, unlock, remote start. Does have a tailgate button and a panic button. Honda emblem is going to be in the back, and this button will not open the trunk. This is basically to unlock the trunk, and then you have to walk to the tailgate or trunk and then click the rubber button, and that will open the trunk of this Honda Civic. It does open nice and quick. There are going to be 2 handles, one on the right and one on the left, and inside there is a very good amount of space, nice and deep and very wide. And there's going to be this privacy cover that locks in place. And by the way, there is another privacy cover up top, so when you close this, you're not going to be able to see anything. And as I said, guys, there is a ton of space inside. Halogen light all the way to the right. On the left there is nothing, and underneath there's going to be the spare tire. And if you guys are curious about the jack and the jack tools, they're going to be located right here. So I really like that. This locks in place and it's out of the way. But seriously, there is a very good amount of space in this hatch, so this is very impressive and I really like that. Here is the door handle. It is finished in the same color as the car. It does have a sensor right behind the door handle. That's how you unlock the car, and to lock it, just go ahead and click on this button. For the door panel, Honda always does great with their door panels on the front doors. This top portion right here is that synthetic rubber material. I really like this blacked out brushed aluminum. Door handle feels nice and solid. This is finished in cloth. I really like the gray stitching. The armrest feels nice and padded, and this is plastic in the bottom, which is expected. Good amount of storage place. Window switches, mirror controls, door locks, everything looks good. The front 2 are auto up and down. And here is the driver's seat. Seats are very comfortable. They have a really nice design to them, and I really like this racing looking flag in the middle. And they are power seats, by the way. But let's go ahead and move inside the Civic, and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2021 Honda Civic hatch. Nice and spacious. Seats are very comfortable. They're wrapped in cloth. They're not leather, of course, since it's not an EXL trim. Steering wheel looks good. It is wrapped in leather. It's very thin, but I really like the feel of the leather. All the way to the left, there are going to be a few controls. Those controls will control the screen in the middle. You could toggle through a few things. They're going to be the volume controls, phone controls with voice command, and all the way to the right, they're going to be the controls to control basically Honda sensing controls for all the safety features. And all the way to the right, they're going to be the wiper controls for the front and back. And to the left, they're going to be the headlight controls with the turn signal controls. It does have a digital gauge, and as I said, there's a few things that you could go through. You could see your fuel economy, you could see the turbo, you could see the oil changes, music, and all the way to the left, this is the engine temperature. Fuel gauge is going to be to the right, and all the way to the left, there are going to be a few more Honda sensing controls. You will have traction control, the collision, basically braking assist, and it does have the lane keep assist. And overall, design looks good, and I really like this trim right here. Nothing too flashy, nothing too crazy, and it does blend in with this color very good. Here is the screen. It's a 7-inch screen. It does look good, and it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and it does have hard buttons on the left. It does have a volume knob, and here is the backup camera. It's nice and wide, but resolution is not really the best, but at least there is a backup camera. There's going to be a wide view, narrow view, down view, and coming down there are going to be the climate controls. You could control you could raise up the fan speed from here, or you could actually click on climate. That will take you to the climate control menu, and you could actually control the fan from here if you want to. You could turn on AC, turn off AC. Here are the modes, and overall super easy. And the resolution of the screen is not too bad. Sometimes it is laggy, sometimes not, but overall it's not too bad. It does have an automatic function, and it does have a sync function, and that's how you turn on or off the climate. It does have heated seats, 3 stages, even for the passenger as well, and a little bit of storage place right here. I'm not a big fan of the design of this middle console. Whatever you put here is going to be actually sliding down, so the edge right here is not too high, so it doesn't really hold a lot of things, so everything actually ends up being here. And all the way in the bottom there's going to be a good amount of storage place, 1 USB and a 12 volt. And here is the shifter that will control the CVT transmission in this Civic. It does have a low gear, sport, drive, and overall the feel of the gear shifter is nice. It is wrapped in leather. It does have auto brake, electronic e-brake, and here is the eco button, and a good amount of gloss black right here, and it seems like it does collect a good amount of dust. Here is the armrest. It's very hard. It is wrapped in cloth. Same thing with this. You could move the armrest to the back or to the front, and you could of course open it. There's going to be a small storage place or tray right there, another removable tray that goes to the back and to the front, and the cup holders do go back to the front as well, so that's nice. 1 cup holder inside. This is for a large drink. 1 USB inside, and you could actually remove the cup holders if you want to. Let's say if you want more storage place, if you want to put more things inside this storage place, you could do that. Or let's say if you want to clean the cup holders, you could just remove the cup holders to clean them. And there's going to be this small divider inside. If you could remove that divider as well. So there's a lot of things that you could do. So I really like the fact that Honda does give you the option to do a lot of things here. And coming up here, there's going to be the rear view mirror. It does look good, and it's nice and small. The bezels are very nice and thin. Up here, there are going to be some halogen lights, which is expected. A button or a switch for the sunroof that this EX trim has, and another switch to basically turn off to keep the lights from turning on whenever the doors are open. The visor is very nice and solid, nice and soft. The headliner is softer, but it is nice and soft. And inside there's going to be a halogen light, a big size mirror. For the back door, that's where Honda cheaps out. This is plastic, this is plastic, all the way in the bottom is plastic, but the bottom is fine. The armrest is the same as the front, small cubby. Here is the window switch. It's not backlit and it's not automatic, which is fine. And there's going to be a tweeter right there, speaker in the bottom. And inside there is a very good amount of headroom. Legroom is actually not too bad as well. This seat is almost all the way to the back, and as I said, the headroom is not too bad. There's going to be an armrest, and the armrest is very nice and soft. I could tell this is actually very soft. 2 cup holders right here in the back, and this is how the front of this Honda Civic looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Honda Civic Hatchback EX. I would like to thank Xavier and Executive Honda in Wallingford, Connecticut for providing me this 2021 hatchback. If you guys are interested, I'm going to go ahead and put the information on link at the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.